Hey, okay, what have we got today? Two coffees by Norwegian roasters Solberg and Hansen. Why have we picked them? Well, one good reason. They came second in possibly the most prestigious competition in coffee there is. It is the Nordic Barista Cup, which is also the Nordic Roaster Forum. And if you've been following our show, you'll know we went and visited them last year and are huge fans because the best of the best coffee roasters all come together, learn from each other, and then with their best coffees compete to see who's the best of the best. And we get very excited at going after the coffees that are in that competition, and particularly the winners. And this year, in the Central American section, Solberg and Hansen comes second with this bad boy called El GUAYABO. It's a Honduras coffee. And they come second again in the Colombian section with YENI RAMOS. Now, what can I tell you about Solberg and Hansen? They are one of the oldest coffee roasting companies we know of, particularly in specialty coffee, because most companies in specialty coffee these days are no more than 5 to 10 years old. That's 10 years old is considered ancient in specialty coffee. They have a huge collection of coffees. If you were to go to their website, you would probably see about 6 pages of coffees. And some of them are pretty pricey. I have to say that the El GUAYABO, being at 300 crowns, that's about 30 euros, makes them possibly one of the most expensive coffees. So let's get on with it. We'll start with the YENI RAMOS, which is a Colombian, and like I said, it came second at the Nordic Barista Cup. Straight away, it has a sweetness. It's very, the clarity is there. The sweetness cuts right through anything. So beautiful. Not too sweet. The undertones are caramel, but there isn't a caramel sweetness that's very sugary. It's just sort of the texture of caramel, and then on top of that, something like sun-dried tomatoes. Very beautiful. That to me denotes incredible balance. This is a coffee that will melt your face. Beautiful, beautiful. Straight on to El GUAYABO. Now the sweetness is not sharp in this one, it's deeper, much deeper. Ooh, it's got a warm, sort of like just a glowing embers of a fire. That's what it feels like when you smell it. Just a beautiful, warm, warm smell. It's, again, got not too sweet a taste. Something about these Central and South American sweetnesses that are not too sugary sweet or fruity sweet. They're sweetnesses that they're very unique. Incredible, an incredible balancing act of, to me, I'm getting 5 different flavors, but I can't break them down. I'll try. There's a sort of prunes texture in the mouth. It's maybe something like malt, but not malt. It just, the sweetness of malt is an interesting description because we're familiar with it, but I don't know if malty tastes in coffee would be a wonderful thing. But there is something like a kind of savory sweetness, very hard to describe. I've got this translating app and we'll see what it can tell us. It's saying that flavor, floral, scent of jasmine, nice fresh berries and juicy plum in taste. Complex and juicy with red berries in the aftertaste. That's a very good description, but the complex and juicy part is an understatement. I mean, complexity is the beautiful thing in these coffees. You're also never quite able to pin down what you're tasting. That's the amazing thing I think that it comes down to with these sort of sweetnesses. It's complex sweetnesses, and no one person will ever really describe it the same way, I think. Given longer and longer time to describe them, we'll end up straying and having very different interpretations of these coffees. And that really is what it's about, complexity. And getting that complex sweetness, it's such a balancing act. I can't tell you how hard it is. So all I can say is basically find out competition winners and grab them, because competitions like this, where they're voted for by their peers, will usually mean that you're getting absolutely distinguished coffees tasted by the best people, and that's a very exciting thing. Solberg and Hansen are masterful coffees. They have loads of them online, so check them all out and see you next time. For now, light roast is the right roast.
Stepping out with my baby, I can't go wrong, 'cause I'm in right. It's for sure, not for maybe, that I'm all dressed up tonight.